Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-August general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Taurus and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love life at this time, what Spirit wants to talk to you about, reveal anything that is to come, what's happening now, if anything has happened, why has it happened. Let's just dive right on in and see what the energies that are currently surrounding you are, Taurus. So, that one flew out in its resentment. It says stinging words, bitterness, and anger. What is going on here? Tell me more, Spirit. I want to get to know more before I dive deep into this. Clinging. I see. Holding on, obsessing, and watching. Someone's mad that someone else has walked away from this, has pulled back from this, and it's making someone angry to the point where they're starting to obsess. They are stewing. They're bitter, and I think that like part of the reason why you, or maybe this other person, again crosswatcher, if it's flipped, go ahead and flip them, but someone here had to walk away because it was just getting too much, too clingy, too obsessive, and by ending it, which was the right thing to do, if you're not feeling something, if you're not feeling some type of way, then it's better to rip the band-aid off than let it fester. This person is not taking the separation very well. This person can't accept the fact that you left or that this broke up and broke off. So, you know, now that they don't have you, it's weird. They're trying to attach to you more, to keep the cord going, to keep the connection alive. Obsessing and watching is kind of making me on the edge a little bit, Taurus. Tell me more. Then we have purifying. Yeah, pure, purge, healing, clean energy. This is what Gemini got. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, or if you have strong Gemini in your chart, I suggest checking out the Gemini reading to see if there's messages for you there. Yeah, Spirit kind of wants you to stay away from this person, whoever it is. They're not in a good vibration. They're not in a good mindset right now. I do feel like they have been calling you over and over, or have been trying to text you. And if that's not so much the case, they may be like stalking your social media to see where you are, who you're with, what you're up to. They're upset that the fact that you chose to walk away. They're upset at the fact that you don't want this anymore, Taurus, or something along those lines. But Spirit is saying, the more this person is showing their true colors by not accepting this, the more you kind of are realizing you have to stay far away from. Okay. And I gotta say, this person may be talking shit, Taurus. They may be talking behind your back, telling lies about you to other people, just so you could be aware of that right now, what's going on. Like, apparently you have all this hate for me, yet you still try to call me, yet you still try to text me, yet you still want me to hear you out. I'm even seeing like late night calls, like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, okay? All right, let's go ahead and dive into the tarot. Why does Spirit want to talk about this? Bring your attention to it. Tell me more. The Star card, dead center of this. You know, I usually don't feel this with the Star card, but Taurus, you're seeing that you want more and you deserve more, you need more. And that's why you felt divinely guided to kind of see the truth of this situation, to awaken to this situation and to decide what's best for you, leading to your own path. I do feel with the Star card, maybe they're obsessing over you because they've never met anyone quite like you, Taurus. You could have like star-like quality to you. So you are noticed, you have a presence. You could be very spiritual. You could be going through in a spiritual awakening, which is leading you to further truths about how far you've kind of come away from this situation, from this past person. I gotta say, with this card, I wonder if this person has had a criminal history, has been arrested before, even may have been in jail or prison in the past, or currently. Just throwing that out there for someone. But Taurus, you've been divinely guided about this situation, and I want you to know, like, even if this person's trying to hold on to dear life, to this connection and you, the messages you're getting, even through this tarot reading, is telling you that you made the right choice, that you are outgrowing the situation, outgrowing this person, and you need to find someone that has the same vibration, the same frequency as you do, Taurus. Because, I mean, at least spiritually, this person, you're out of this person's league. I'll just say it bluntly. Let's keep going. Yeah, 9 of Swords, but this person is worried as hell, frantic, cannot stop thinking about you, but not in the cute way like for Pisces reading, in the way where it's like, this is like, it's a hamster wheel, it's an obsession, it's a craving for you, Taurus. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone with strong Scorpio in their chart. They are not understanding, but I don't think they want to understand why you feel this way, why you feel the need to separate yourself, why you feel the need to move away from the situation. Emotionally, this was overwhelming for you, draining for you. I feel like this person, when you were together or in a connection, they always needed your emotional attention, validation, constantly. And nothing was ever enough. You always had to validate for this person. I'm kind of picking up on an energy of like a complainer. And that complainer energy kind of wears off after a while. And I'm not saying critical, because sometimes constructive criticism is helpful, but I'm just saying, like, everything that could possibly go wrong with this person goes wrong. They're on the negative side, and they bring you down, Taurus, energetically. And I feel with the 7 of Cups, maybe you once really did care for this person, felt very strongly for this person, but as certain obstacles came up, as certain red flags came up, you definitely started to feel conflicted with your emotions as far as this person. And maybe so, like, they may have sold you as being this person that they truly weren't. And so when you were starting to get these red flags, maybe you just kind of let them go by, thinking that maybe they had a bad day, maybe they're just stressed, but it kind of kept going. And then I feel there's something that came to a point where you're not really confused anymore. 7 of Cups, for me personally as a reader, could definitely be a gaslighting card. So you know what you feel, but there's certain people or there's certain situations, or people are trying to set up situations to make you feel confused about what you feel, and they may have gaslit you before, Taurus. I want to see more about this 7 of Cups energy. I feel this is important to talk about here. Tell me more. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is coming out twice. Your birthday could be May 9th, May 19th, April 29th for some of you guys. There is a pull for you wanting to be single again, wanting to be independent. There could have been very toxic codependency within this connection, enmeshment in this connection, that you were starting to realize was getting to a point where It was making you feel uncomfortable. It was making you feel like you couldn't be yourself or that you could have your own independence. Like this person may have always been checking your phone, may have always been snooping around about you. Extremely type of, like jealous type of thing. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Taurus or someone with strong Taurus in their chart. But yeah, it just made you feel, again, whatever you did to emotionally validate them was never enough. Whatever you tried to show them that, you know, something wasn't the case, whether they were accusing you of cheating or accusing you of whatever, like it just never was enough to make you feel good about the connection or that there's some sort of progress going on in the connection. Now, this could go to say if you guys have recently separated yourself from this person, have been single recently, this person's confused as to why you would choose to be single over being with them. I feel it that strongly here, and they feel like you ghosted them. They feel like you abandoned them, and that's kind of fueling the resentment here that is going on in this situation. I kind of want one more card. 9 of Wands. Yeah, another 9 here. Officially 999 is on the spread for you, Taurus. So this is a closing out, or you're very close to closing this cycle out. Yeah, I think, Taurus, you're not the type that per se ghosts purposely or you want to hurt anyone. But with this person, it's like you kind of had to. You had to protect yourself because this person is maybe emotionally unstable. They're not reasonable. So you kind of just had to leave in silence, or you kind of just, because you couldn't have that honest conversation with them, just separate yourself. And that's where they're going off telling people that you're this horrible person, you ghosted them, whatever, right? But really, you just needed your space. You needed to regain a sense of yourself that was kind of lost through this interaction with this person. Bottom of the deck, the Star card again coming out. Yeah, so Spirit guided you out of this situation, Taurus. You need to know that. All the intuitive hits, especially those who may have been used to gaslighting or kind of questioned if you made the right choice because of this person's projections onto you or whatever they are trying to make you feel. I do want to confirm for you guys that Spirit guided you to seeing the truth, gave you downloads to kind of see this outside perspective of what you were once seeing it in. And you've fully been awakened to the truth of this experience, the truth of this person, which may have been hard to see, especially if you developed feelings for them. But God, Spirit, the universe is very much with you right now, Taurus. And I do feel divine protection around you. So you can keep on vibrating high and go your own path the way you're meant to. You're also going to be led to something new in your love life. And I wonder, Taurus, if there's already certain curiosities about you, or you're developing certain crushes for someone else and you're wondering if it's too fast. It's not. I'll be honest with that as well. But yeah, it also just kind of feels like they're fixating on you because in their head, they're telling themselves they're never going to ever meet anyone like Taurus again. Taurus is the only one for me. I have to have Taurus. They still think there's a purpose to this. They still think there's a strong contract here, and they're not willing to give that up. So let's get into it. Dead center, the Star. I do feel you're their wish fulfillment, Taurus. They are hoping, they are praying for you to get you to come back. They're manifesting your return. They're manifesting that you guys can have it to where it once was. But you're in a different vibration. You're a different person than when you met this person originally. And again, some of you guys are starting to get attention, whether you're starting to get known for what you do for your hobby, your career. You may be well known online, or just your glow up is noticeable and people are starting to talk about it. People are starting to see it, and it's making this person stressed out because the more you excel, the more you progress, the more you're moving away from them, Taurus. I kind of want to clarify the Star card here. Tell me more about the Star card for Taurus. 3 of Wands. Yeah, why did I clarify? This makes sense. Aries energy. Really clearly here, like they are trying their best. If they can't have access to you, if you blocked their number, if you deleted them, for your social media, whatever. Like they're putting their whole energy into manifesting you to come back. Bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. Gemini energy, Taurus energy, yeah, they think that this is still a soulmate twin flame contract. They tell people you're their soulmate. They're so convinced by it. But Taurus, with all the toxic energies, maybe you believed that once upon a time, but I do feel as if you're being called to continue to move on. Like I said, I felt some sort of setting up for a new beginning here. And I do feel as you spiritually progress, as you continue to evolve, you and spirit, the universe, are setting yourself up for a new soulmate twin flame that is more in alignment with you. I don't know if I should say this on YouTube. This person still has pictures of you that they still use and get very turned on by. That's all I'm going to say on that subject, okay? So crossing the situation, we have the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. They're panicking. They're stressed. And as you move further and further away from this person, and as you purify your energy from this person, they're starting to get angry. They're starting to get furious even at the universe, at God, at you, Taurus. And it's almost as if they keep trying, they keep hoping and manifesting, or they even attempt at reconnecting with you, trying to run into you at places they hope you'll be at, trying to reach out and call you and you don't return. Like they're really starting to see every which way they try to cling on to this connection, obsess over you. It's not working. And they don't want to accept the circumstances that the connection is currently in. They don't want to see it. They're not going to believe it. And I do feel, Taurus, like you pick up on that anxious energy. And even like, I wonder if this person has been so like persistent, so aggressive, so still calling your number 100 times or whatever it is, that it's making you nervous. Just seeing their number pop up on your phone or their message on social media, like it gets you like anxious just thinking about this person coming back when you clearly are trying to move on to newer and better things. And even some of you guys, you've been getting migraines, been getting headaches, maybe waking up in the middle of the night having nightmares, or this is all their energy I'm kind of seeing. Someone could have a white ink tattoo as well. Maybe even a boob job. Let's move it along. So crowning the reading is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So Taurus, I wonder if this is your energy. If this is not your message, bear with me for a second, but it's like with the pressure, with the insistence on this person that you guys are meant to be, you're wondering if you make the right choice to go back and forward. Maybe some of you guys are in right now, currently in the transition or in the decision making of what to do with this. I do feel as if, Taurus, you've been feeling unstable within this connection for a very long time. But if this is this person's energy, yeah, I think they're back to the drawing board trying to figure out what they can do to fix this. There's a part of their higher selves that they kind of put on mute that is trying to tell them to let it go, that whatever happens will happen, what is meant to be shall be, but they don't listen to that. They mute it. It comes in every now and then, but then they say, no, that's not true, Taurus. I'm in love with Taurus. Taurus is going to be mine. But they're having a struggle keeping you. That's how it feels. I was going to try to finish that sentence, but I don't know how to finish it. Like literally keeping you, Taurus, is something that's part of the reason why they're freaking out over this. And they don't like not being in control of the situation here, where they may have felt like they were in control of it for a very long time. What's rooting this is the King of Cups. Scorpio energy. So if you're the King of Cups, Taurus, you are someone that's emotionally well balanced. You are someone that doesn't get too riled up. You have emotions, you express them, but you're in control of them. This person does not have the same vibe, okay? And I feel rooting this is what you're looking for in a romance. Someone who doesn't get dramatic, someone who doesn't get chaotic, someone who can definitely feel sad or upset, but doesn't always go on those types of emotions or always uses those emotions as excuses for their bad behavior. Very big thing I feel like I'm hitting on here, Taurus. Like I feel like this person, like they get snappy or they do something impulsive, and instead of saying, yeah, my bad, they like, well, I was angry, I was upset. Okay, are you also 6 years old? Because that's what 6-year-olds do, right? Like, I do feel you just want someone that doesn't stress you out, that doesn't make you anxious, that doesn't make you nervous. Now, in their own way, I'm sure they tell people that they're in love with you, that they have, they have these plans, that everything's going to work out between the two of you, even if you're going through a rocky stage, and that they're going to have you again. That's their vision. That's how they feel about it. And that's why they're insisting on clinging on to this, Taurus. But I feel if this is your vibe, this is what you see that you don't have within this connection. And for your mental, emotional well-being and peace, you have to start purifying the energies that are not in favor to your overall well-being, Taurus. And not to feel guilty about that either. Because I feel like this person likes to play the guilt game. Someone could have like a Chinese character tattoo, or someone could be of Asian descent. Just throwing that out there as well. In the recent past, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So yeah, very recently, for a lot of you, I do feel you're not in this period of decision mode. You've already decided you wanted to be single. You're out. You're done. You just decided being alone would be better than trying to fix this messy situation that keeps getting worse and worse, it feels like. You may have started to work on yourself, Taurus, definitely spiritually for a lot of you, but even kind of wanting to establish more of an independence and take some sort of that power back in your life. I feel with this 9 of Pentacles energy, especially with the star card, some of you guys may be starting your own businesses or really taking off in some sort of income that you've earned yourself. And that's something maybe you wanted to prioritize recently. But I do feel even if this has been, the last few months, the last few weeks, by separating yourself, you're getting back to your old self again is what this feels like. And you feel a lot more stable. You feel a lot more secure. There hasn't been as much drama in your life than it was with this person. You could be wearing yellow right now. Maybe someone was wearing yellow the last time you saw each other, or yellow is someone's aura color. But you are bouncing back. You're bouncing back hard. And especially with the 9 of Pentacles and the star card, I mean, you are really getting into the stage of only attracting the very best. And that's not being snotty. That's not being conceited, but just what's best for you. And that may not be for everyone. But it's like you are looking for people who can match your expectations, match your energy. And I do feel, Taurus, even looking back, you kind of feel like you compromised yourself to meet someone else's expectations that were not of yours. Not again, I feel, is what you're kind of putting a stance in. And this person sees that you are rising. This person sees that you are doing well for yourself, and they can't stand that. If someone truly loves you, if someone truly cares about you, this is just my opinion. I hope it's one that's commonly shared. They would be happy for you. Even if they can't be with you, they would be happy that you're doing well, that you're healthy, that you're taken care of, that you're looking good. No, this person's pissed at the fact that you're doing so well without them. And that's a big sign about who this person is. All right, Taurus, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold for you from now to the end of the month going into Virgo season, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. What are they going to do? What are they not going to do? Anything else you need to know about the situation If you have any questions, let's get those answered now. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Taurus, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, or at least gave you confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.